With near 100,000 Federation citizens and Starfleet officers dead, the complete destruction of Utopia Planitia, and the loss of will to help those who are in need by the Federation Council, one of the major questions I continue to ask myself is quite simply, where is Section 31? The clandestine organization claims to be guardians in the background, and from everything that can be seen, they appear to have failed. Section 31 had one job, namely to do what had to be done to make sure that Starfleet, and by virtue the Federation, survived anything. So what happened? Well, that's a good question, and there are a few theories. Some more optimistic, to use that term loosely, than others. The first positive theory is that after the near destruction of the Tal'Shiar at the Battle of the Omarion Nebula, the mole that gained power within the Romulan secret police that had been inserted by Starfleet would discover the existence of the Zhat Vash and report it to Section 31. From this point on, Section 31 would keep a wary eye on their effective counterpart, the two organizations likely giving each other a somewhat wide berth. However, the two could not operate completely without a meeting or a form of clash at some point. It'd be at this time that the two would either come to blows with proxy wars in which a truce is called, or perhaps they meet to begin with and cut out all of the death. The Zhat Vash could explain their role, the evils of AI, and somehow convince those within Section 31 that in order to preserve the Federation, and really all of the galaxy, synths would have to be destroyed. Hell, with the failure of Section 31 to identify the dangers of control, it might not be a hard task to do. This would explain how the Zhat Vash were able to get codes and access to the synths and then utilize them to destroy Utopia Planitia. While I believe Section 31 would be hard-pressed to kill so many of their own, if they had to make the choice between the shipyards and saving all of the Federation, they'd choose the Federation. Additionally, this would have a few positive advantages to the organization. As discussed, the Federation's citizenry would quickly become more insular and nationalistic, wanting to only worry about Starfleet and defending Federation planets. This, of course, would be something that would benefit Section 31. It could also explain Commander O. She's actually an operative for the Federation's secret police, and working with the Romulan Zhat Vash in order to safeguard what they believe to be the best course for Starfleet, for the galaxy really. It ties everything together and hopefully explains how all of this could occur. Now, as I stated, this is the optimistic view. Let's take a look at the pessimistic one. One of the key advantages of Section 31 is that no one knows about them. They are able to outwit the Tal'Shiar, the Obsidian Order, indeed the Dominion itself, and all because they stayed in the shadows. Likewise, the Zhat Vash are able to do the very same, arguably before even Section 31 was formed. Additionally, if there's one thing that you could state about the Federation secret police, it's they're pretty egotistical. It's possible that Section 31 was or is unaware of the Zhat Vash and thus the dangers that are presented. Hell, with the mole and the Tal'Shiar and near destruction of the organization, Section 31 might not see what is coming, considering the threat of the Romulans to be eliminated. At some point, the Zhat Vash would either compromise or destroy Section 31 itself, gaining all of the knowledge and technology the former intelligence agency had, ultimately leaving the Federation powerless to stop a foreign enemy. In fact, the Federation would now be completely at the whim of the Romulans with no way of defending itself, if you take into account how integrated Section 31 was. And perhaps realizing how much power the Zhat Vash now have, the Commodore made the only logical decision: to ally with them to preserve the Federation from being destroyed from within. Wow, you know it's a fun story when you're rooting for Section 31. I'm sure there are more theories that I haven't thought of, so let me know in the comments below. What do you think happened to Section 31? Where are they? Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next Lore Reloaded.